Okay, good morning, afternoon, or evening to Year 9. Anyone else who wants to have a pop at this? So today we're looking at median, mode, and range from a table, because the last lesson you would have looked at mean. If you didn't, skip back, have a go. That's a really, really crucial one. Now, median, mode and range. Median's quite a tricky one. We're going to leave that to the end of this. Mode and range are only worth a mark, but you don't want to be throwing that mark away because you can definitely do this. So let's have a go, having a look at mode and range. So here is an example. Here is a frequency table telling us that the number of TVs, that's just a sort of old-fashioned way of writing number, but number of TVs is 0, frequency 1. So that means one person, one household, has 0 TVs. How many households have 1 TV? 0. How many have 2? 2. How many have 3? See if you can answer it before I say it. 5. How many have 5 TVs, for example? Okay, so there's 5, so you go across. Right, so, and 4, of course, is 8. I just skipped that one out to sort of get you thinking a little bit. So, the mode. Now, a lot of people end up looking for like the most popular number. They might say, oh, there's 2 zeros, 2 1. The most popular number, it is still that, but you can't just do that just by looking at the numbers now. You've got to actually think about what they mean. To find the mode when in a table, you will always be looking for the biggest frequency. But it's not the biggest frequency that's the answer. It's what has the biggest frequency. I'll show you what I mean. There's the biggest frequency, 8. That means 8 people owned 4 TVs, or 8 households owned 4 TVs. So it's the 4 that is the mode, because that's lots of 4s. That means 8 lots of 4, 3 lots of 5, 5 lots of 3, but 8 lots of 4. That's the biggest number of 4s, so the mode must be 4. The range, you need to basically look at your lowest and highest number. Be careful here, because if that was 0, you've got to look for the lowest number that has in. So if that was 0, you'd have to go all down to here. So it would be 2, the lowest number. But there is someone that's got 0 TV, so that's the smallest number. And the biggest number with somebody in, well, there's 5. Does it have people in? Yes, it does. So 5 is the biggest. So 5 take 0, 5. Now, a lot of people just go, oh, it's that, take that. But just be cautious. If this has got 0 in, or this has got 0, you've got to go to the biggest number that's got a number in and the smallest number that's got people in. Okay, so just be aware of that. All right? Have a go yourself now, all right? So have a go, pause it, see what you can do, and then I'm going to go through the answers now. So the mode here, the one with the biggest frequency, there's 11 is the biggest frequency, so 0 is actually the mode. The range, there is someone that's got 4, and there is someone, or lots of people, some people that have got 4, and lots of people that have got 0. So you've got biggest, take smallest, and there's your answer, 4. Okay, the second one. Right, the mode. Which one's got the biggest frequency? Oh, look, there's the biggest frequency, so we're looking at 1, because 1 has the biggest frequency. And the range, if you just did 6 take 0 and got 6, I'm afraid you fail for the trick that no one actually has 6. The highest number is 5. I'm trying to make an error of it. Yeah, there you go. Highest number is 5 that's got people. And 0, does that have people? Yeah, it does. So 5 take 0, 5, not 6. So if you wrote 6, you fail for this trick. There's no one in there. You could get rid of that row and it wouldn't actually make a difference. But of course, they're going to throw that in to throw you, basically. Right, now onto the harder stuff, I'm afraid. The median, right? So here's our table. And what I always try and find before I even find the median is something called the med-pos. Just a short for median position. We need to find where that median is. Now, if, I'm just going to take you over to this. If I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers, and they're in order, 3, 8, 10, 19, 411, whatever, right? The middle number is is here. Are we happy with that being the middle? We did across that and that, that and that. If you had loads of numbers, we're going to have to come up with a way to work out where the middle is. Well, this is 5 numbers. 5 numbers. And the middle position is 3rd. So here's the trick. You take how many numbers there are, n, which in this case, n equals 5, because there's 5 numbers. Try and make that clear, that's separate. That's not like another number there, you know. N, you add 1 to it, so add 1 to this, so that's 6. How do you think you're going to get to the 3? Half it. And that's true for any set of numbers. If you've got, so that would be 5 plus 1 divided by 2 equals 3. So 3rd is the median position. This is always to find the MEDPOS, the median position. N plus 1 over 2. Right? So let's say there was 4 numbers. Now, as you know, 4 numbers is a bit weird. They're in order, 3, 8, 10, 19. 4 numbers. We write n plus 1 divided by 2 to find the median position, which is, of course, 4, because there's 4 numbers here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to add 1 and we're going to half it, and that gives me 2.5. And you think, well, hang on, there's no 2.5th number. No, but 2.5 is in the middle of 2nd and 3rd. And sure enough, where's the middle? In between 2nd and 3rd. So if you ever get a half number, you're going to have to find both the number below it and above it and go down the middle of those, add them together and half it is the trick. So let's see how that works when we've got loads of numbers. So we have got 6 0s, 7 1s, 3 2s, no 3s, 1 4 and no 5. So in total that's 6, 13, 16, still 16, 17, still 17. So 17 is our total frequency. Boom, boom, boom. So our median position is 17 plus 1 divided by 2. Well, 17 plus 1 is 18. Half it. 9th we're looking for. So 9th is the position we're looking for. So we go back to the top. If we put these numbers in order, these would be the first ones to come through, when it's 0 is the lowest, the smallest number. So we've got 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are we hitting 9th yet? No. So we're going to keep going. 7 more. 7th, 8th, 9th. Okay, so it's there. 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th. So I've got 6 there. I've just done little tallies for it. 7 there. And I said the 9th. Well, the 9th was here. So the 9th is in this 7. Now that 7, what do those 7 represent? They represent people that have 1 pet. So my median is 1 pet. If you're not sure about that, rewind it, have another listen, and then have a go at these. So here's your practice questions. Pause it, and then have a go. Right. It's time for me to go through it then. If you didn't pause it there, have a quick rewind, have a go at it. So 1, 5. So first of all, we're going to write MEDPOS. And that is always n plus 1 divided by 2. So we need to work out what that n is. That's how many people there are. So we work out the total frequency. 1, 5, 13, 27. 27. So I'm going to write 27 plus 1 over 2 is 28 halved is 14. So we're looking for 14. So let's find it. First one's there. Have we hit 14th yet? No. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. No 14th yet. 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th. Have we hit 14th? No. 14th. So it's definitely in here. It's in this one. The answer's not 7, but it's in this 7. It's the first of these 7, in fact. I could keep going and write 15, 16, 17, and so on, but I know it's in there now, so I could stop there, and my answer then is 4. Last one. Let's write MEDPOS, and straight away, so as soon as you know you want a median from a table, I want you to write that. That is what you need to remember. If you haven't yet memorised that, memorise it. Okay? Obviously, you'll get some work to do on this tomorrow. The practice, by the way, is on the median stuff, because I think the mode and range isn't too tricky. It's the median stuff that I want you to practice. So you write that down straight away for every question. You then work out what the n is by finding a total of this. 3, 10, 14, 17, 18. Uh-oh. Tricky one, because it's an even number, because when you add 1 and half it, so add 1, 19, half it, 9.5. So what's either side of 9.5? 9th and 10th. So I'm looking for 9th and 10th. Let's go find them. 1, 1st, 2nd, 3rd. 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. They're both in there. So they're both in this 7. So my answer is 1. And that's it. The only thing I would say is, let's say that the 9th was there but the 10th was in the next one. That means your 9th is 1 and your 10th was 2. Of course, then the median would be 1.5. You'd go down the middle. But in this case, it's not that. They're both in this one, so they're both 1. So the middle of 1 and 1, of course, is just 1. Right. Hope you enjoyed that. See you later, guys. Bye.